Hey viewers, do you know this? How can millions of people die without a war, a disease, or a natural disaster? In the early 1930s, an entire population was starved in silence while the world looked away. Food existed, land was fertile, yet people vanished by the millions. This tragedy was hidden, denied, and erased for decades. Today, we uncover the dark truth behind one of history's most devastating man-made disasters. This is History Edges. In the early 1930s, Ukraine was one of the most fertile regions on Earth, often called the breadbasket of Europe, producing vast amounts of grain that fed millions across the Soviet Union. Yet despite this abundance, the people living on this land were about to face unimaginable hunger. Ukraine was under Soviet control, ruled by Joseph Stalin, a leader obsessed with total control and absolute obedience, and many Ukrainian farmers owned their land and crops, giving them independence the government viewed as a threat. In 1932, Stalin introduced forced collectivization, ordering farmers to surrender their land and grain to the state, and when many resisted, the government responded with brutal force. Soldiers entered villages, confiscating not only grain meant for sale but all food supplies, including seeds needed for future harvests, leaving families with nothing to eat. Homes were searched, storage pits were emptied, and entire communities were stripped of survival overnight. As hunger spread, villages were sealed off, with armed guards blocking roads and railways to prevent escape, making it illegal for starving people to search for food elsewhere. Anyone caught taking leftover crops was labeled an enemy of the state, and even children were punished for trying to survive. By 1933, starvation had consumed the countryside, schools closed, farms stopped operating, and families sold everything they owned just to live one more day. People collapsed in the streets, homes were abandoned, and entire villages disappeared from maps, while grain continued to be exported abroad, proving the famine was not caused by shortage but by policy. The Soviet government denied everything, controlling newspapers, restricting foreign journalists, and arresting or killing anyone who spoke the truth. Deaths were hidden, records were altered, and for decades the world was told nothing was wrong. Only years later did the truth emerge, revealing that millions had died in silence. Today, many countries recognize the Holodomor as a man-made famine and a crime against humanity. It stands as a warning of what happens when power is valued more than human life, and when food becomes a weapon. History does not repeat itself by accident. It repeats when it is ignored. Subscribe for more real history.